Hi guys, it's Mary McIntyre. I'm having the mother of brutal weeks pain-wise, so I've got spasms all down my spine, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this done now. But in NASA are doing this Moonjoy June thing, which is not a competition, it's just an art challenge. And each week of June there's a different theme around the Artemis mission and the moon in general, and this week is all about the moon itself. Now, I've already done one pastel drawing based on the big photograph that I'm going to show you in a second. I love the lunar swirl feature Rena Gamma. I talk about it in my Clair Obscure Effects video every year, and this is the pastel drawing that I did of that region. This is a monochrome interpretation of that region based on the larger picture that I'm going to swing you around and point at in a second. So the one I'm looking at here is colour, and I really want to do this. I'm not normally a fan of the mineral moon false colour thing, but I really like this one. And this is the drawing that I really want to do, and I really want to try and get it done tonight so that I can submit it as part of this week's art challenge. So it may not be quite as detailed as some of the paintings that I've done, some of the pastel drawings that I've done. I don't know how long I'm honestly going to be able to sit here for because of the amount of pain that I'm in, but I really want to have a go, and I actually think that doing this is going to make me feel a bit better because I'm feeling just a tiny bit sorry for myself at the moment. I was having an osteopathy treatment on Monday, and an adjustment that she's done has just triggered top to toe spasms in all of my back. So I'm grumpy, and I'm hoping that doing some drawing is going to cheer me up a little bit. So I'm going to turn the camera away from my face because you don't need to look at this any longer. I'm grumpy and sorry for myself, but I'm going to swing around and show you the photograph and point out some of the things that I want to draw on it. So I'll turn the camera around. Okay, I will put the image on screen on the video because it'll be better resolution than this, but just pointing a few things out. Here's Rena Gamma, I believe it's Rena, I think I keep saying it wrong. Rena Gamma, lunar swirl, there's crater Rena. Here we have Aristarchus and Herodotus, which is an amazing view of those. I believe this is Kepler, and you've got all that big ejector blanket visible there, and on the horizon here, just right on the limb, I believe is Copernicus. I think that's right, and I'm like seeing all of these ejector rays coming out from Aristarchus and Herodotus and how bright this subsurface material is here. It's gorgeous, and interspersed in with this we've got little pops of magenta and dark blue and purple and some orange and some kind of slightly greeny orange. So all of that is false colour, and as I said earlier, that's not something I'm normally the biggest fan of, but on this particular photograph I just love it so much. It's one that has spoken to me the most. So the drawing that I did already, I made it monochrome and did a crop of this region here around Rena Gamma, and that's crater Rena. So I've already done that, and I'm gonna not do as much detail on the surface as I have there and try and get all of that in. Now, in order to get the curvature right, first of all I was going to use compasses, but I don't want to mess with this image too much. This is the one that NASA released, and it's not straight, so the limb of the moon comes down lower on this side than this side. So what I did is I zoomed, my husband had this great idea, so thank you Mark, I wouldn't have thought of doing this. I zoomed in so that the A4 page matched the field of view there. I then used a white piece of paper and traced the outline, so I've got the curvature correct and how far down it comes, and then I've cut that out so I can use that as a kind of stencil. So yeah, in an ideal world I would straighten that and make it a bit more uniform, but if I do that I'm going to lose this on the side, and I really want to include Aristarchus and Herodotus. So that's the plan. I will put the photograph I'm working from on screen, as I said, so you can actually see it in proper detail, and then I'm going to take pictures with my digital SLR every 7 seconds and do a time lapse of me creating it. So let's get started.